Hello everyone, welcome to our final MarkStrat presentation. We are Team Rebel and our marketing team members are myself, Rania Radwan, Sabas Maya, Brittany Alexander, and Janelle B. Young. In this presentation, we'll be talking about how our firm performed in the simulation, which lasted for 6 periods. Each period is equal to a year. We will also talk about what we learned and the things that we could have done better in the simulation. And we will also talk about what did the simulation teach us about marketing concepts such as segmentation, targeting, product, price, place, and promotion. Initially, we started the simulation with a share price index of 1,000, and at the end of period 6, we had a share price index of 1,485, which placed us in third place in the industry. Our main competitor was Team T. In the Sonite market, we initially had two products, Rock and Roll. We tried to target different segments for those products, which Sabo will be talking about later on in the presentation, but by period 5, we were so disappointed with our Roll product since it did not get a high awareness level and not generating enough revenue no matter what segments we tried to target that we decided to withdraw Roll from the market and introduce a new Sonite product, which was Roy, and decided to be the very first company to enter the Vodai market with our product Red. We had a very high awareness level for our products, but ended with a market share of 30% in the Sonite market. Being the first company in the industry to enter the Vodite market, we obtained 100% of the market share in period 5 and period 6. Our revenues doubled by period 5 due to a very high awareness level of Rock and launching our new Sonite product, Roy, and launching the very first product in the Vodite market.
Team Rebel's overall strategy when making decisions in MarkStrat was to incorporate all four aspects learned in the marketing program of product, price, distribution, and promotion. By the end of the 6 period simulation, Team Rebel had 4 products in our portfolio. We were originally given 2 products, Rock and Roll. After making decisions for 6 periods, it was immediately apparent that our 2 products were performing very differently within our industry. It was clear to see Rock became our best selling product, most aware product, with 75% in period 1 and 84% in period 6. We used market research and development extensively to achieve our goals to accurately segmentation and targeting. In period 1, we tried to target all the segments to make consumers aware of our products, then decided to concentrate on 1 or 2 segments. For Rock, we decided to target just professionals and Generation X, as they were the 2 consumer segments most aligned and had the purchase intentions to buy. Roll, on the other hand, over time became a challenge. For Roll, we originally targeted baby boomers due to the purchase intentions for our brand. Later on, for period 3, in the attempt to gain market share, we decided to modify Roll to target a new consumer segment, Generation X, due to the fact that baby boomer segment was not attractive for future growth and Generation X was. We modified Roll to most align with ideal values listed in the semantic scale report. However, Roll was not perceived well with Generation X. It was also clear to see Roll was not selling as great to any segmented consumer group and failed to capture significant market shares. We decided to shelve Roll due to the loss in revenue. We produced a new product, Roy, instead, which was launched in period 5 to focus on a new consumer segment, millennials, by using the market forecast report that illustrated consumers' growth rate and market size broken down for the next period. Roy sold a decent amount. Our pricing strategy for Rock and Roll revolved around our competitors, which was Team T, with products Tone, Tops, and Tor. For Salesforce and commercial team, we decided to invest in more specialty stores and digital e-commerce stores, as they were the best forms of channels that align with our segmented consumer shopping habits. To increase our sales and revenue, as a team, we decided we needed to be the first to launch a new product in the Vodite market. With limited information and lack of competition, we targeted innovators. We decided to target innovators because their income levels were above average and they were willing to try new products. We priced our product Red in a high amount due to no competition. As shown in our company's profit and loss statement, over the 6 period simulation, we were able to significantly increase our earnings before taxes. From period 1 to period 2, our earnings before taxes decreased, and it was our worst selling quarter due to the fact we were familiarizing ourselves in making decisions in the simulation. Other reasons for the decline in revenue include inadequate advertising budget, sales and force, commercial teams, and production cost. From period 2 to period 4, we saw an increase in earnings before taxes because we were getting more comfortable in making decisions and having a better understanding of how to effectively target our desired segments through the use of market research and advertising expertise. In period 3, we started investing in R&D projects. This helped generate sales and revenue. In period 4, after running an online inquiry for new R&D projects, we found that it would be too expensive and needed a loan to pay for it. We saw a drastic increase in revenues from period 4 to period 5 due to the launch of new products in the selenite market and the vodite market. This enabled us to continuously grow in market share and profits. Overall, our revenues increased through the 6-period simulation.
We realized early on in the simulation that our product Rock was one of the strongest products in the market. We identified that this product was most identifiable within the professional segment with their ideal values. We started out with 75% of the segment awareness of our product in the first round. They also had the highest intentions to buy our product within the market at 41%. We used this to our advantage and geared our marketing towards this consumer segment. Our strategy proved lucrative as we came in second for retail sales and volume in the market among our competitors. There are a few things that Team Leopard would do differently if we could go back in the simulation. One difference would be the modification of our product roll sooner than the 4th period. This could have helped us to prevent a loss of revenue. Had we reacted sooner, we could have better prepared ourselves to rebrand this product. The second thing we would have done differently is to prepare ourselves to enter the vodite market sooner, to do a better job in this particular market. We would have the data available for future periods to make modifications to better position our product for consumer awareness and ideal values. Lastly, we underproduced on both of our brands, Rock and Roll. We could have been open to increasing production in different rounds in order to decrease loss of sales and revenue.
Product Roll lagged significantly behind Rock since the beginning of the simulation and was not generating any revenue. Our team strategized to make adjustments to Roll that would increase sales and profit. Roll was initially targeting to multiple consumer segments because of the higher awareness with them all. However, this does not result in high sales. After performing a research and development project in period 3, we launched our new product, Roy, in place of Roll and targeted only millennials instead of multiple segments. This proved to be a wise decision with sales of Roy increasing by 25% from period 5 to period 6. Making modifications to Roll earlier in the simulation would have been profitable for our firm. Entering the vodite market in period 3 could have been another opportunity for our team to advance in the simulation. Launching a vodite product was quite expensive, so we needed to apply for a loan with the finance department. Having to make less informed decisions with our vodite product, Red's numbers of sales were notable and increased by 24% from period 5 to period 6. Although this was a delayed decision, we were the first to launch in the vodite market and had 100% of the market share. With research and development, consumer surveys, and other marketing tactics, our vodite product Red would have contributed much more to our company's bottom line. To conclude our MarkStrat experience, each member of Firm Rebel shared heightened insights and knowledge of marketing concepts such as brand positioning, which is a very important strategy that allows the brand to be competitive in the market. The simulation taught us early on that it is worthy to not only have strong product positioning, but also identifying the differences between our products and competitors to avoid commoditization. Having distinguished products that are well positioned will push sales effectively through the distribution channels. Production management is also a key area in marketing management to produce and utilize a strategy that will generate revenue. Producing an adequate amount of units is vital when making decisions in a MarkStrat simulation. Sales and profits of our brands contributed to production and there were several periods where we lost a substantial amount of potential sales due to underproduction. The significance of advertising cannot be stressed enough. When initiating any business, it is crucial to allocate a large sum of the company's budget on advertising. This ensures that consumers are aware of your brand and products. During period 2, we lowered our budget on advertising and revenue suffered because of it. Last to mention, the segmentation and targeting marketing concept identifies a market segment that your product will appeal to and sell. Throughout the decision periods of MarkStrat, we quickly learned that brand awareness did not equal purchasing. Analyzing consumers' ideal features and values allowed us to target the most favorable segments for our products. By definition from Business Dictionary, marketing strategy is an organization strategy that combines all of its marketing goals into one comprehensive plan. A good marketing strategy should be drawn from market research and focus on the right product mix in order to achieve the maximum profit potential and sustain the business. The marketing strategy is the foundation of a marketing plan.